Hello and welcome to another episode of this Let's Play of Enchanted Arms. We are on our way to Junk City, then on to Kyoto City, so we're going to learn some secret art that will help Atsuma control his right arm. In the meantime, in this gorge, we should find a harpy around here somewhere. I think it's the next area. We've got a lot of enchant wiring to do to get across all these sections. I think this is probably, if I had to pick which section would probably be trimmed down, I'd pick this path, because it's just lots of enchant wiring. I want to say hookshot. I usually like to give you the whole briefly tour of all the new golems we can encounter in a new area, but I think we've already encountered all the new ones here. We've seen harpies, we've seen gale lancers, we've seen lilies. There's only one other golem I can think of, and I'm not sure if it's in this area or the meadow area coming up. So for now, it's probably just going to be me running between all of these different enchant wire sections, and I think now's a good time to buy those new weapon cores. Because I haven't got that much more money since last time. Yeah. Oh well, we're gonna buy them now. So Fire Fist, Aqua Leg, and Gaia Sword. And I explained before that since they boost most of your stats, it'll probably be an improvement over just getting a new move. Because this way I can make most of my moves stronger rather than just get one strong move. But the problem is, if I can't make both Atsuma and Rygar's weapons because they both take up a lot of power gems. So I gotta prioritize which one I want more. Looking at the stats they boost, Rygar would be turned into a kind of... I feel like right now Atsuma's really good and Rygar's kind of decent. And this will make Atsuma... if I make Rygar's weapon, it will make him really good. And if I make Atsuma's weapon, it will make him great. So it's either getting two good characters or one mediocre and one very good character. I think we'll go with making a great two mediocre characters for now. Can I still make Green's weapon? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, that costs a lot of mind gems. Do I still want to... Yeah, we'll make it now. I don't know like when's the right time to make them, so we'll just go with now. After now, build up power gems and make Atsuma's weapon later on. That's fine. Let's see. I hope it looked like it boosted them all by a lot. Boosted her EP by 10, her direct by around 30, her range by 40, and her agility by about 20. Okay, that's all pretty decent. It decreases her health by 50, which is a bit of a bad side, but I don't know. It seems like a good choice, or at least it did at the time. And Rygar loses a little bit of health, but gains 10 EP, around 15 direct power, 20 range, which is going to be useless. 5 support and 12 agility. You know, on second thoughts, that's not actually a really great weapon. Oh god, I wasted all those gems. Oh well, we'll get more back. Actually, how much SP does Yuki have? 23,000. She needs 30,000 to learn Sniper Shot. And even then, she can't use it because she needs a ton of EP to learn that move. So, wait a second. Did I? Ooh, I think I'm been screwing up. I'm screwing up. Didn't we get a new support skill somewhere? Yeah, double tap. Why aren't I using this? So double tablets is basically you get double the money if the character equipped with this skill gets the final blow. That's the trick. You need to make sure that you remember which one of them has double tablets and always try and make sure that they are the ones to get the final blow. And because I'm clearly very bad at remembering things, I'm just going to give all of them double tablets so that way I won't ever get it wrong. I wouldn't recommend this. If you can remember which one you've given the skill to, I'd think that's a better idea. But I'm pretty terrible at remembering these things, so we're just going to give it to everybody. What didn't you need? You don't need negate poison anymore. Why would you have that? It's a terrible thing. Okay, so now we're going to start getting some money back from after all that. Why did I not do that earlier? I fought so many terrible battles on the way to that Ragyu Coast Fork. I could have got more money out of them. Oh well. And you can see the Lost Golem Harpy over there. I like the Harpy Golem. I like the design. I don't know if it's actually a very good one to use. It can boost power and it can do some wind attacks. If you missed the wind attribute move of Yuki back in the Inferno Temple, it's probably a good substitute until you get another wind attribute move for Yuki. I think Yuki only gets 2 wind attribute moves in this entire game. So if you miss one, you have a long wait to get the other one, and if you miss both, it's very easy to miss both because you only have the 2. But we should be able to find all of them. Still no new EX moves. I really want us to get those moves soon because I don't know, like, if there's a certain time we really need those moves. I'm thinking of a future event, which I would kind of like Rygar's EX move for. And Green's is very useful, and I have remembered what Yuki's is now, but I'm not going to spoil it. Anyway, let's fight the Harpy. Hello, kitten. Okay, so... yeah, which one of them's the real Lost Golem? No, that one. That's the real Lost Golem. Okay. Right, and go. I can probably take these two out of High Earth Shake. Otsuma, can you take that one out over there? Not on your own. Okay. Hopefully that'll take it out. I didn't do the maths in my head, but Poison Mist will help. Okay, yes, that's 3 down. Now we just got to take care of the strong one. Even though that was an attribute advantage, didn't do a lot of damage to Rygar. I have Shake, Mega Blow. Am I supposed to have Mega Blow this early in the game? It feels a bit too powerful for this point. I mean, I haven't cheated or anything, I just bought it from the shop. But I think they expected me to wait a while. Still no EX meat. I don't know if I'll make the Harpy Core. I'm not making golems anymore. I'm kind of saving all my gems for weapons now. Oh well. And I know one thing that's kind of annoying about this game, it doesn't, when it tells you your how many golems you've collected, it actually means like how many golems you've made. So you could have all the cores, but it won't tell you unless you've made them all. I've never been in that position though, because I still can't get into the Holy Beast Shrine. We will this time, I'm sure of it. I'm going to teach Sniper Shot to Yuki. We're going to defeat these goddamn elemental things and get into the Holy Beast Shrine. And here is the very lovely meadow. And we also have a new enemy, Pegasus, which are, I think, wind attribute golems with a light attribute move, or the other way around. Yeah, wind attribute golems with a light attribute move. No idea why, but they do. They can power themselves up and they can cure each other. This could be a tough battle. We need to go ahead and start killing them all now. Let's see. That Hydra rolled. I'll probably kill the 2 that Rygar's already hit, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't like when I have to these, they're really tough. Water! Okay, we killed 1. We kind of need to do a lot better than that, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, they're boosting all their power. That didn't do a lot of damage, to be honest. Right, I could probably just come in the middle and use High Blade on all of them. And then we just got to focus on these 2 at the back here. So you can hit that one with Poison Mist, you can hit both of these with the high drum roll, and you can just do a Mega Blow, and hopefully they will be dead now. Why does it assume an article combo gauge? Is it in relation to how many you hit? Oh, combo, he does, okay. I think we've actually maxed out our friendship with these 4 now, so that they build their combo gauge at the same time. Nope, we're still quite far off. What do we need? We need another 16 power gems. Why do we have so many speed gems on hand, but none of the others? I don't think there's ever really a point in this game, except for the end game, when I actually feel like I have too many gems to know what to do with them. I really want Mega Drum Roll now. I keep using High Drum Roll, but it needs a lot more damage to it.
How beautiful.
Cool, look at all these flowers.
This is the White Path.
Aptly named.
There is a legend that surrounds this place, as I recall.
This is where people bid farewell to the dead.
Bid farewell to the dead?
That's right. The white flower plumes rising upward are the souls of the dead, flying off to sprout a new life somewhere else. So they say.
I see. That's quite a beautiful legend.
As you say.
I hate it personally.
What?
Poetic nonsense. Dead people turn into seeds and germinate. That's just the living trying to console themselves. Sentimental baloney.
Baloney?
That's right. Anyway, there's another, even more beautiful tale about this place.
Even more beautiful?
Oh yeah, they say that a legendary golem sometimes appears here. And if I get my hands on that golem, my standing as a golem hunter will rocket.
That's more beautiful to you, is it? Surely human life means more to you than golems or money.
I don't need a lecture, okay?
What's with her anyway?
Oh, let her be. Come on.
Okay. Hey, Atsuma, do you think I could take some of these flower plumes?
They don't belong to anyone, do they? Why not?
Okay, then, just a few.
What do you want with them anyway?
It's a secret. Come on, let's go.
Not a very good secret, I mean. You want flowers that supposedly represent the dead. You've also recently lost your dad. I don't count this as a spoiler, that's what I'm telling you guys, because it's freaking obvious. Anyway, there's a chest I think down in this tunnel. We're gonna go attack first, yay.
Strike time! My training continues.
Karina's mastered EX Floral Steps, that's good. And Yuki has mastered EX Potluck. So, Rygar's the one who's actually falling behind right now. I have no idea why. So Floral Steps is an EX move that I think heals the entire party by a ton. And Potluck is basically what it says on the tin. It's just a move that does random effects. It can poison them, it can affect gravity on them, it can have the double tablet effect. Do I still have that equipped? Please tell me I do. Kitty. They're very whiny today. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Come on. Yeah, we still have the double tablet effect on everyone. That's good. Because we need the more money. Need the money badly. Anyway, what we doing? Yeah, we got the thing in that chest. I think there's another chest around here, but there's also a lost golem, so we're just going to go and tackle that. So yeah, we've seen Pilgotten as far back as the path towards Yokohama City, back in the forest. But this is the first time we actually have the chance to obtain her as a lost golem. And she's with a crew of girls. Oh, that's not actually that many. I was expecting more than just 2. I mean, she's packed a lot of health, but she's still just a Pirocosm. She's fairly weak and delicate, not that strong. So all we gotta do is kill these guys quickly and stop her from reviving them all, and we should be fine. Actually, she can't revive; she can just heal. Can she? Heal, barrier, boost in power, and attack. Okay, yeah, so we're fine. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Water!
So the Lancers are dead already, now we just gotta get her. And she's done a lot of damage to Rygar, but he's an Earth attribute, that's to be expected. Rygar, you might want to just sit back for this. I don't think you can help us too much now. You've done a good job, but you now no longer have any real helpful attack ranges unless you're competing with Atsuma. Careful, careful.
I see you!
And Rygar's dead. You had one chance, Pirocosm. You could have tried to heal yourself, but you didn't, and now you're dead. Oh god, now there's 2 of them. Killings. This is not going to go well. Anyway, there's another chest in that formation of rocks. You have to look underneath it. And you can see on that cliff over there another lost golem we have to obtain. I kind of like how most of the new golems we've all observed are already in this area. We've seen Gale Lancers, we've seen Harpies, we've seen Pirocotton. We just can't get a Lily and a Pegasus. And I don't actually know what either of those things are. My encyclopedic knowledge of this game kind of ends somewhere around here because I just kind of lose track of everything. HP Drain Dance. Oh, thank God. I love this move so much. I'm pretty sure I must have mentioned this earlier on. Back when we obtained EP Drain Dance. But HP Drain Dance is my godsend right now. Can I learn it straight away? I can. Because me and my friend, we got to the final boss battle of this game. And we just couldn't do it. No matter how hard we tried, they killed all our characters. Cream was the last surviving character, for reasons I won't mention. And both of us just resorted to using HP Drain Dance to heal ourselves by just enough to live, while at the same time just doing a little bit of damage to the final boss. And we were just like, oh, come on, we have to live. And eventually we both just got lucky enough that HP Drain Dance actually killed the enemy. And it was ridiculous, and it makes no sense how we did that, but that's what happened. And I think I'm going to put EP Drain Dance back in here as well. I might as well. And I might as well just swap this for Poison Mist, so that'll be my default move at the front. Like I said, I'm trying to make her a support character now, so best to get rid of her offensive move and give her loads of support skills. But yeah, I don't think HP Drain Dance is a good move, but if you're in a circumstances when you're against a lot of enemies that are totally packed together, spam the hell out of it. That's what I'd say. It's a great tactic. It just saves your life. Saved my life. Help me beat the game. Rygar still hasn't learned that EX move of his. I might have to just stop out here at the top of this bridge and keep grinding until we learn that move. Because I think after this, we're not going to get a chance to learn it again until after a very tough battle, which I kind of want the move for. Good, so we finally got learning that move out of the way. Anyway, let's fight the Gale Lancelot's Golem. For pointless reasons, I'm not making any of them, but I might as well collect them all. But yeah, world creations probably it should be a big deal because I think there's only actually 3 different Earth attribute moves I can acquire in the game, and that's Earth Shake, Earth Cloud, and world creation. I can get the upgrade for Earthquake later on, but I don't think there's any others beside that. So we don't have much to choose from, so learning any of them is a positive in my mind. And Rygar's in the wrong place. Why do you keep doing this to me? There's really no reason for it. You're just being very, very dickish. Anyway, persevere. You could just sit down and use HP Drain Dance, I suppose. Because it counts as a support skill, I think I just have to boost my support stat for it, rather than range attack. That. One down already. That's a nice start.
I see
And one half dead. And Rygar dead already. That's not a nice start. I very much disagree with that start now. The hardest part of revival is you can revive them, but then they won't do anything until your next turn. And for me, that's not going to come soon. Because as soon as he gets revived, he's going to get killed by that Gale Lancer again. If anything, he's just a human shield for us to keep luring the enemy with, which doesn't help us too much. I'd rather use him for battle, and if you've noticed, High Return Dance already is not reviving him.
Thank you.
Oh, he survived. Okay, didn't think that was going to happen. I feel like we're back in the wrong positions. I will make do with that. HP Drain Dance. High shots. We need to get rid of this guy, really. I mean, I don't think we can wait too much longer on that one, so 410, and you might as well go here and use High Flare Rush. Maybe we won this round? I don't know. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have one now. Yep.
Alright, I'm getting stronger.
I like the Gale Lancer usually, I just don't think it's going to be helpful now because I'm not using golems. I also have another strategy, because there is usually a point in this game where you do need another wind attribute fighter, but we have Yuki, and I feel like I have a way to get around it anyway. I really just want to make it from point A to point B now. We've been at this forever. I'm killing these enemies in a single round. That means they're no longer an issue for me, and they're not a challenge, and I'm not gaining experience, which means it's not fun.
It's getting hotter.
Well, we did say we're crossing a desert. We did say that, didn't we? Please tell me someone mentioned this beforehand. We are crossing a desert.
Yeah, very hot. My clothes are drenched in sweat. They're full of sand, too. I just want to throw them off and jump into a cold bath.
Milady, please. Compose yourself.
But Rygar, don't you feel the same way? It really is hot.
Well, of course it is. We've reached the desert, that's why. But if you can't handle this much heat, we'll never get across the desert. It's a lot hotter out there.
You seem to know the area, Yuki.
Huh? Oh, well, you know. I'm from Junk City after all.
Really? Then you'll be able to show us around.
Huh? Well...
We're counting on you, Yuki.
We're not planning on staying here long.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'll be like a tour guide or something.
We're just passing through on the way to Kyoto. I don't know why they're making a big deal of it. And how are your clothes already covered in sand? We've only just reached the desert portion of this. I do think it's a bit weird though how there's sand here and over there's a lush green meadow. He's just got a ton of levels up on this journey. I mean, I didn't think he was under leveled for some reason, but he seems to be gaining tons of experience. Anyway, finally here in Junk City. We spend a little bit more time here than I'm comfortable with, but it's not a bad city to look. This is the most annoying thing, that goddamn skeleton. Getting around that thing takes so much unnecessary time.
So, this is Junk City.
Certainly lives up to its name.
Hey, I kind of like it.
Yeah? Thanks.
Hey, Yuki!
Ah,
You're back!
yeah, I guess I am.
Huh, here to cause more trouble, are you?
No, I hadn't planned on it. We're headed to Kyoto City, just passing through.
Huh, well, I hope so. I've got some bad news for you, too.
Bad news?
That magic instrument you wanted so badly? Fubail got his hands on it.
What?
Tough luck, kid.
Nice guy.
There's something I've got to do. Can you amuse yourselves here for a while?
Huh? Hey! Hey!
See you later!
Hey! Come back!
What's that all about? I wanted her to show us around. As a native of this place, that's her duty, right?
I don't remember you showing me around London, though.
What?
Nothing!
Nothing we can do now, milady.
You're right. Let's just take a look around ourselves.
Okay, no problem.
Why don't we meet up back at the Oasis?
As you say.
Okay.
Green left the party, and Yuki left the party, and Raigo left the party. We get it, everyone left the party. Where's the Oasis? I kind of forget. I think it's this area here itself. I think basically we have to now go and talk to everybody again. Because that's all we do when we split up, go and talk to everybody again. Makes me wonder why we bother splitting up. If that's how I progress through the story, might as well just stick together. Have our chats out in the open. Okay, we've got a few gems. I think I need to get my hands on a lot of speed gems to get something here. Which, to be honest, I might just do without until later on when I actually do have a ton of speed gems. Can I be any more vague about what I'm talking about? Probably not. But yeah, I kind of like this city, apart from the big giant fossil in the middle of it all. I mean, I get it's a cool landmark sort of thing, but you have to build your entire city around it, so I have to try and get past this thing every time I want to go somewhere. It's the levels. You can see there's a boardwalk up there. If I want to go down here, yeah, I could just take this ladder down there. But if I want to get to the other side, I have to take this ladder down there, climb it back up this way, or go across there and go somewhere else, or go around here and go somewhere else. There's no just straightforward bridge. Rygar, have you got anything interesting to say? Hold on, why aren't you with Green, Rygar? She said I was in her way during her shopping, so I'm watching over Lady Green from back here. Rygar, I think you'd better stop that. You look like a stalker. Is Green down there? Yeah, there she is. I couldn't see her for a second. Wait a minute, now he has his back turned and I'm looking at her. Now I'm the stalker. This is not going well. Okay, has the shop updated since we left London City? I don't think it has. No, this is not the same stuff we had last time. I do now have more money. Can I, make anything? Can I make the new weapon? Let's start with that. Nope. I am missing 3 more power gems. That's a bit of a buzzkill. Don't want to make that, don't want to make that, don't want to make that. Okay. Do I have... don't want any cool materials. Do I have any skills I want to buy? Well, yes, I do. I do want Mega Drum Roll. But... she's not going to gain some of the next batches of EXP. And she's also not going to be using that move, because the first thing I want to teach her is Sniper Shot. So... I'll pass that for now. I'm still passing Flare Wave. I swear there's a high Flare Wave somewhere. I'd rather get that first, not waste my time with Mega Flare Wave, because it will use way too much EP. Mega Blade could be a good choice. I can't really think of anything else here I'm going to use other than Power Dance. So we'll get these two. And then we'll leave the rest for now. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to go with this game. That's the thing with most RPGs. There's no right or wrong way, there's just different ways. Now, we need to go talk to Korea. I don't think we have to. I think we actually only have to talk to Yuki. But I might as well go talk to everybody. I mean, why not? Why on earth not? But before we go talk to Green, we have this woman to talk to because, you know, NPCs now apparently matter. How about a trade? A trade? Yeah, I'll give you this VP cost cut for 200 speed stones. A pretty good deal, I think. How about it? Well, no. No fact, I'm not into trading stuff. I like to pay for things. Speed stones are hard to come by too. Oh well, can't expect much more from folk from other cities, I guess. If you have a chance to, if you have a change of heart, come back and see if I've still got it, okay? She only says if she still has it, for a sense of realism. She'll always will have it. We don't have enough speed stones or speed gems to get that, even though it's a useful ability, because losing your vitality is kind of a real pain in this game. In certain areas, I think we've actually gone past most of the areas where it will be an issue. Jungle City food looks pretty tasty too, don't they? It's just watermelons and some meat and something in a bottle. Huh? What are you doing, Green? Just looking at all these foods that are on sale here. Maybe I'll try making something with Jungle City ingredients sometime. Please, no. Atsuma, what happened to your oh so brilliant subtlety? I swear you were the king of subtlety a while back. Can't remember when, but I'm pretty sure you did better than that. Anyway, let's go find Yuki. I think she's to the right over here. It's just climbing ladders feels like it takes too much time. And we have to keep climbing ladders a lot here. And it's a pain. But overall, I still say I like this city, and I probably say I like the segment. It just eats up a lot of time, considering, you know, we want to go to Kyoto City. We want to get back to this quest to do with Devil Goldens. We spent a lot of time fixing London up, and now we're going to spend a lot of time over here. There's Yuki, by a pile of rocks. I don't think I have to explain what they are, because it's fairly obvious.
Hey, Yuki.
Bro, I'm so...
Hey, Yuki.
I'm going to be #1 in the world. I'll get that instrument. And money.
Hey, what's up, Yuki?
Bro?
Bro? Who?
Atsuma. It's you.
Yeah, who'd you think it was? What are you mumbling about?
Nothing. Of course it's you. I can see you know.
You're weird.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize, okay? It's time to leave anyway. The others should be close to the oasis by now.
Okay. But could you go on ahead?
Well, okay. No problem. I'll see you there.
Okay. Thanks. I won't be long.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she was the only one we actually had to talk to in this area. And you can just go round the big skeleton to go this way, but it's still just a pain. I complain so much about getting held up because of random encounters. There's also just like a big hold up. And it has been, what, 2-3 episodes since we've done something that feels story related. Last episode did not feel story related because what we were doing, we were fighting we weren't even fighting, we were fixing a city. And we were, yeah, it was just fixing the city and starting to come this way. And now here we are, we're still not doing anything, we're just spending time in the city. There was a little bit of relevance to this section, but I'll let you discover it for yourself rather than just keep talking about it.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting.
You certainly took your time. It's too hot to be kept waiting like this. Yuki isn't here either.
I just saw her. She said she wouldn't be long, which means she'll be here any time now.
I hope so.
Let's just wait a little longer.
She isn't coming.
Yes. Strange.
What's going on, Atsuma?
How would I know?
Really? Some people have no idea how to travel in a group.
I don't think you're one to talk, Kareen.
What?
Milady, calm down. Look, Yuki is coming.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's finally here.
Sorry. I got held up.
Gee, you think? What have you been playing at?
Nothing much. Just had a little business to take care of.
Business, is it? I don't want to know anymore. Let's get out of this fire pit anyway. Move out!
Sound the alarm!
What now?
Something's going on over at that big mansion. Let's go check it out.
Very well.
I just miss games that were more subtle about these things. I have to add them all back to the party, don't I? Why can't they just automatically go back? That's all I ever use. They have the high friendship stats. The rest of these guys don't. Oh, Yuki's just a little bit behind everyone else. Oh, can't move up. Can Yuki learn sniper shot now? She can, just. Okay, we're gonna get out of the way now then, because I don't want to be somewhere down the line thinking, I got this great move I want to teach her, but I don't know if she can yet. Let's just learn the move, that way we know any SP we gain is gonna go into learning new moves or improving stats. I also feel like I should be getting to that point now, soon, where that's what I should be doing with everybody, just improving their stats, but I usually wait until their skill points start to max out before I do that. So, I might have to start doing it early, or just wait until I have maxed everything out. Power Dance, don't want to bother with the rest of this. Mega Blade, might as well equip all those now. Except for Yuki's, because she can't even use it. I'm not going to use Poison Blade, ever. It's useless to me. I might as well switch this with High Blade as well, because it'll be my new default. And what did I teach her? Power Dance. I don't regret that decision, but now I'm trying to figure out what I want to get rid of for it. Probably nothing yet, ish. I don't know. We're gonna buy our time with that one. But yeah, there's now a crisis. There's an emergency, but not Devil Golem related, because this game's not about fighting Devil Golems anymore. Hey, remember when Yuki said she wanted a mammoth golem to come sit on Natsuma? Well, you see that big mammoth head on the thing? That's the mammoth golem head. There is a mammoth golem in the game, I think. I haven't discovered it. I think it's a Holy Beast Shrine one. So we're gonna have to go and grab that at some point. I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds like some thief broke into Fubile's house.
They've got some guts then.
A burglar? What happened?
Someone has stolen from Fubile, the richest man in town.
And what's worse, they stole a valuable ancient treasure.
An ancient treasure?
That's terrible.
Collecting valuable treasures and golems is Fubile's life. He must be furious.
Who's Fubile?
That filthy rich... I mean that well-dressed older gentleman over there.
Yeah, I see him.
Just what kind of guards are you anyway? I'm off purchasing new dyes and my golem flute is stolen?
My god, his outfit is bright. I love that colour scheme. Why can no one else be that bright?
You didn't notice the window being smashed into pieces? You didn't notice my valuable treasure walking out in broad daylight? Do you know how much that item was worth?
Yes, I believe I do.
Man known as the Phoenix.
Yet
Why?
you let
I want to
someone
know
steal
that.
it from under your nose?
Boss, no, I never.
Don't call me boss. I've had enough of this.
Yes, my apologies.
You're going to pay for this. The rules of the Sandstorm excavators are absolute. You know what that means?
No, boss!
I'm telling you to stop calling me boss. I hate people who need to be told twice. Take him away. Bury him alive in the sand.
Very good.
Bury him right up to the neck, understand?
No problem.
No!
Come
Yeah, the game
on.
gets a bit morbid.
Please, boss. No!
I told you not to call me that. Call me boss again and I'll tweak those idle ears off.
Oh well, if he's a Phoenix, he'll rise
What's
back
with
from
this
this.
guy? He seems pretty arrogant.
He's Fubile, the leader of Junk City, the boss of the Sandstorm Excavators, a band of grave robbers back in the day. But now he's got a nice big house and is playing at being a nobleman. Of course, inside, he's still rotten to the core.
Yeah, but still kind of cool too, don't you think? The boss of a band of rogues.
Hey! Who was that? Who just said boss?
Oh, you've done it now.
You
Why do you
there
hate
in
the word
red.
boss?
Was it you? Hey, that girl next to you. You're back?
Yep, I guess I am.
I see. That solves that then.
Huh?
Ben, seize Yuki.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Hey!
You're not a man.
What did I do, huh?
What did you do? Trick question. I suppose it's a coincidence.
sorry, I
that
keep
as soon
skipping.
as the infamous desert hyena returns,
She's a desert hyena.
my precious magic instrument goes missing.
Hey, what are you implying? I'd never do a thing like that.
There's little you wouldn't do. I know that much. Everyone in town knows that.
Now just...
Why you?
And who might you be?
Atsuma. She's with me. You can't just take her away.
Ah, reckless youth. You want to take me on, do you? You realize that in this town that means death.
You can't kill me. I can't die yet. I've got something important to do.
Ha! You're a fool. Well, you'll have to take us all on then. And the odds are not on your side.
Kuh.
But I admire your spirit. So I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. If you find the real culprit, if indeed it was someone else, I'll let Yuki go.
Atsuma?
Don't worry. Leave this to me. I'll find the real thief.
Right, need to find this thief. Yes, I know that much. But having got us into this mess, do you have any idea how to proceed? Nope. No? You fool! What were you thinking then? Just think for a minute anyway. Yuki may have actually done this, you know. Indeed, she did seem interested in obtaining this magic instrument. But she's our friend. Huh? Before we start doubting her, let's gather some information, okay? If we can decide if she did it after that, yeah? Yeah, I suppose your kind side is showing through. Your kind side is showing through, you know. Information gathering then. What information do we need to gather? What do you think, moron? First, a statement from the victim. Second, any statement from witnesses. Third, the culprit's motive. These are the three things we need to solve the case. Lady Green, I think there is probably plenty more information that we could use. Silence! Silent sword! Silent sword? Of course, when carrying out a hard-boiled investigation like this, we go by code names. That accurately displays our abilities. That makes you Silent Sword Rhaegar. I am going to be Madonna. Madonna? Atsuma, you can have a little say in your code name if you like. Which of your abilities would you like to be based on? Massive appetite, hot-blooded passion, naive honesty. Naive honesty. Well, I'm very honest and uncomplicated, so how about basing my name on that? Very well. Then let the investigation begin, Bubblehead. Bubblehead? I don't think that really reflects honesty, you know. Let's go, Bubblehead. We need to gather a statement from the victim, statements from the witnesses, the culprit's motive. Yeah, I got it, Silent Sword. So sassy. Okay, so we now actually have a section on the bottom of the screen that tells us how much evidence we've gathered in terms of finishing this side quest. So now all we gotta do is go gather the pieces of evidence. We need to go talk to Fabile, which is in here. What, you want to talk to Lord Fabile too? Do? He's inside the mansion at the moment. Just watch your manners, okay? Fine. What are these supposed to be? I never could figure that out. They're just kind of here for decoration, but they stick out quite a lot. I don't get the point of that. We need to get a statement from the victim. Okay. Fabile, excuse us, do you have a moment? Oh, you again. Have you found the thief yet? Sorry, my accents are terrible. I can't do accents in this game for the life of me. We'd like to ask you a few more things, actually. Very well. Ask away. Okay, so... about the crime... well, we have to do all of them. Tell us about the crime scene. Yes, any evidence of who it might have been? Evidence at the crime scene? Nothing in particular, I'm afraid. There was almost no trace of the thief. So we're looking at a highly skilled culprit. Indeed. The first thing is, she managed to get inside without anyone noticing. Once inside the locked room, she could take her time, be sure to leave no traces. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I know I suck at accents, but there's no reason to just put on a silly voice. The room was locked, so how did the thief get inside? Looks like she came in through the ventilation. The ventilation? The grill was listed off the ventilation shaft at the rear of the house. Unfortunately, my patrols did not cover that part of the house. Who could get in through there, anyway, aside from a mouse or a cat? So the thief entered through a tight ventilation shaft. Well, Bubblehead, what does that tell us about the criminal? Easy. The thief is light and small. The thief uses trained mice. Oh, I want to say that so badly. But the thief is light, small, and nimble. Well done. Impressive, especially coming from you. He expects no less. You're right. The thief must be quite small and light. The finger of suspicion points to a child or a woman then. Hey, men could be small and light as well. Don't say we're all fat and big. The criminal also has a keen eye for their surroundings. You wouldn't normally notice a small ventilation shaft like that. Right, what else do we need to ask? Okay, so We did that one about possible culprits. What can you tell us about possible culprits then? Possible culprits? There is one, certainly. Someone who I think is most suspicious in this matter. Oh yes, and who is that? Yuki, of course! Ha! Ha. Any other ideas? I'm the former leader of a band of shady characters, let me say. At least he admits it. I have so many enemies, I hardly think a list of them would do you any good. I see. Is there anything else you want? Okay, so, a stolen item. Tell us about what was stolen then. The stolen item was an ancient magical instrument known as the Golem Flute. The Golem Flute? What is it used for, this flute? Nothing. Purely for decoration. I just like to look at it, that's all. But it's a flute, right? Yes. And? You have a problem with that? No, not really. Not a problem. One thing, sir. What? How did you obtain this golden flute in the first place? Right, guy, I had no idea you came in with us. I dug it up with my own hands, thank you very much. What are you implying? Nothing. I was just wondering how you got your hands on it. Well, don't. I'm not under suspicion of anything here. I have nothing more to say about that. Now, do you need to ask me anything else? No, we're just about done. Okay, well, just come back if you think of anything. Ha ha ha. Do your best to get your little friend off the hook, yes? Well, that's what we're in for, thanks to our team. We received some useful information, but nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Let's look for some more leads. Okay. You know, that's actually a maid's guardian on the wall as well, so there's actually a couple of golems on this mansion. I wish I had the time to look through it all, but I'm in a rush to get this done. So that only got us about 23% of the total evidence. I think there's somebody up here who has a little bit of evidence for us. I think this is one of the witnesses. Can't quite be sure. Not quite sure, to be honest. Is there someone up here? I could have sworn there. Oh, there we go. See what I meant about this place being really annoying to get around? Just look at that view. It is quite a sight. I love this place, you know. It feels like you can see forever, doesn't it? A view like this can show you so much. Although, not always good things. Such as, about 5 years ago, there was an accident, a junk slide. An accident? This town has grown from the practice of digging up relics from the Golden War. Many people now make a living from picking through the mountains of junk. But therein lies a risk. With so many people picking and pulling away, the mountain of junk can sometimes shift and slide. Dangerous places are often collapsed on purpose to defuse them, which prevents any real serious accidents. But 5 years ago, some kid carried on digging in a highly dangerous spot. He was crushed and he died. I saw it all from up here. Junk City is a pretty tough place to live, huh? Yeah. So you see a lot from up here. Green just slowly steering the conversation towards more pressing matters. Yeah, what of it? Have you heard about the thief then at Fubile's place? Nope. I've been up here the whole time. Sounds like someone causing more trouble though. Did you see anything suspicious from up here perhaps? Suspicious? Yeah, actually I did. You did? Yeah, someone on the rooftops. Creeping along, jumping from roof to roof. It was right around Fubile's house too. So, what did he look like? Well, I couldn't see much, but yeah, there was one thing. Which was, the thief had a hat on. A hat with a brim. I see, so the thief wore a hat with a brim. That doesn't mean he wears it all the time, though. Still, that's some useful information. We received some useful information, but nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Let's look for some more leads. Okay. And now we have 35%. Wow, that clue gave us nothing. Thanks, dude. But to be fair, like she said, they didn't always have to wear the hat. And I think our next clue is over by where we talked to Yuki earlier. So, see you in a minute. Yep, here we go. I wonder if there is anything good around here then. If we don't find some good junk, we're going to have to empty bellies tonight. Right, Sandy? Woof. You're hungry too, are you? Woof, woof. Ah, my voice is going. I know, I'm starving too. Hey boy, what are you doing here? Whoa, you're a pretty little lady now, aren't you? Well, thank you. See, when a boy says it, it's fine. When a man says it, it's just not right. So what are you doing? Picking up junk. Junk? Yeah. Junk like ancient artifacts and the remains of golems. There's junk buried across this entire desert region. It's mainly rubbish, useless garbage. But sometimes you can land a really big score. Really? You can make that much? Oh yeah, I dug up a real treasure just the other day. You feel so good when you strike the jackpot, I'm telling you. when you finally dig up that treasure you've spent so long looking for. Although in this case it was swiped by that Fubai almost right away, of course. Do you mean the magic instrument? Oh, you know about that, do you? Well, none of the details. Could you tell us about it, perhaps? About the magic instrument? Well, I don't really remember. Is there no way we could jog your memory, perhaps? You know, something to eat might just help me think better. Right, Sandy? Woof. You wily little... Oh, none of that now. I'm too hungry to remember my own name right now. I'm going to forget everything. I may never remember anything about that thing ever again. Okay, we get the message. We'll bring you something to eat. And maybe I'll remember something for you. Alright, Sandy? Woof, woof. I mean, I can't feel too bad about the fact it's somewhat a blackmail or con or whatever, because the dude is starving. He has to pick trash to, you know, survive. I kind of don't feel too bad about getting him some food. Okay, which one of you gives me food? I think it's you. Look at Simmer, you think we could buy some food from here? Yeah, maybe. Hello, can we buy some food here? Yeah, I recommend a nice juicy oasis fig. Or maybe a dessert rabbit meat, so juicy you can even eat the bones. Which do you want? Okay. Alright, Karen, you decide. Alright, you decide, because I shouldn't be given these choices. Well, I feel like Rygar... Well, Kareen's tasting cooking, we already know how great that goes. Let's go Rygar. Rygar, you decide for us. Well then, how about the meat? You can even eat the bones. Growing boys need calcium, after all. I should have known he would have gone with what's healthy. Alright, I'll take the rabbit. Here you go. And we didn't pay a goddamn dime. Back to the junkyard, boy, because he doesn't deserve a name. Sorry to keep you waiting, kid. We've got something for you to eat. Thanks. Woof. Here you go. Gave the meaty bone. Wow, desert rabbit on the bone, too. I haven't had meat in ages. Sandy, too. Just what I expect from a mighty-looking warrior like you. Woof. Indeed. No need for thanks. Just eat it up. Okay, here's yours, Sandy. See, he shares with the dog. This is a good kid. Tuck in. Scoff, scoff. This juicy soft meat and crunchy bones, fantastic. Certainly does look good. Atsuma, you can eat later. So, have you remembered anything about the magic instrument? Actually, yeah, I have. The magic instrument I dug up is called the golem flute. It emits sound waves at a specific frequency when blown, you know. This sound will summon a special golem, so the story goes. Summon a golem? Yeah. You've seen the fields of white flowers that grow near here, yeah? If you blow the flute there, a legendary golem is said to appear. I see. That's the golem Yuki was talking about then. I'm starting to understand. So the thief who stole the flute must want to get their hands on this legendary golem. That's their motive. But I have to say, you're just a kid, but you seem to know quite a lot. Of course I do. It's every junk collector's dream to take up a magic instrument. You can sell them for, well, you wouldn't believe how much. You can pretty much live in luxury for the rest of your life. It took me 5 years to find it. Obviously, you didn't make as much money as you thought, though. I mean, look at you. I told you, Vibile snatched it from me. He's got a nose from these things, you know. As soon as I found it, he turned up with his men and threatened to kill me. That's terrible. You just handed it over? What else could I do? He'd kill me and Sandy too in the blink of an eye. I can dig up more junk, but I can't find another life so easily. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for the meal. Let's go, Sandy. Woof. That's Fubaro's a real piece of work, isn't he? Yeah, but we need to find the thief fast. Yeah, we need to clear Yuki's name. Because that's totally still possible by this point. Well, we've learned quite a lot. Yeah, should we take a moment to go back over all we found? No, please don't. I'm already well aware of what's going on. Right, let's go back over the information we have gathered so far. Good idea. Here's what we have learned about the thief. The thief is light and small, with good awareness of their surroundings. They desired the legendary golem, and they wore a hat with a brim. These are the 3 main points we've learned. That's right. So, looking at this evidence, the thief can only be... Well, you've worked out too, Bubblehead, right? I think so. The thief is me. In this town. Well, he's not wrong. Let's just go with the obvious. I'm done wasting time. The thief is most likely Yuki. Yes, considering all the information, we are left with no other choice. Thinking about it now, the reason she kept us waiting for so long was probably because she was in Fubile's house carrying out the robbery. Yeah, but there has to be a reason for all this. A reason? I've got your reason, alright? She stole it to get her hands on that golem is all. Yeah, but there must be something else too. Atsuma, there is no need to defend her this much. Come on, Kareen, she's our comrade, our friend. When I'm down, she's the one who gets me fired up again. And that means you could just ignore her criminal acts? Lady Kareen, perhaps we should pay a visit to Yuki's house. All this evidence is merely circumstantial for now. You're right, we need to make 100% sure first. I agree. Atsuma, let's get to Yuki's house. Okay. And now our percentage of evidence has skyrocketed to 84. What also doesn't really make a lot of sense about that is if you haven't already been to Yuki's house, you're probably not going to know where to go now, but the good thing is I always know where I'm going in this game. Well, mostly. Kind of just tooting my own horn every bit, but I mostly know it's here. And it does say Yuki's house once you get up close to it. This is Yuki's house, I think. The door is fitted with an enchant lock. Can you get past it, Atsuma? Search for the key, pick the lock, smash the lock. Nothing else. Fine, just smash the lock. Yeah, it's easier for me to smash an enchant lock than a regular one. I don't really want to use my right arm for this kind of thing, but... There. It's open. Let's get inside then. So this is Yuki's house. It's tidier than I imagined. Where could she put the golden flute then? Atsuma, where do you want to search? The closet. Well, not the desk drawers. Well, the desk drawers are pretty safe, aren't they? How about the desk drawers? What's this? A photo frame. There's something on the back. It looks like a key. This might be useful, huh? Atsuma, look at the photo in this frame. The photo? Hold on, that's me and Yuki. But I don't think we've ever taken a photo together. Atsuma, look closer. You do look similar, but he's actually far better looking than you. His hair is brown too. Why does anyone ever get us confused when we have different hair colors? You're right, so who is he then? I don't know, but let's look for somewhere to use his key, okay? How about the safe? Do safes use keys? Yes, they do. I was about to say they only use combinations. If we use the key from the photo, okay, it unlocked it. Look inside, Atsuma. Okay, I'm opening it up. There's something in here. Could this be a flute from the looks of it? Probably the golden flute then. That settles it. Yuki is the thief. Yeah, pretty conclusive. So we found the flute, Atsuma, but what do you want to do with it now? Well, give it to Yuki, give it to Fubile, give it to its rightful owner, i.e. the junkyard boy. Now, I think I normally default to giving it to the rightful owner. And he's just like, nah, go ahead. Yuki needs us more than I do. You gotta go save her. And yeah, he's a really nice kid. I don't know why I don't feel like I have to defend he's a nice kid for making us get food for him. He's a nice kid. He cared more about Yuki's safety than getting the flute back. So let's see it's different this time. Let's go with, give it to Fubile's not good. Let's give it to Yuki. Give it to Yuki, I guess. No, I don't think so. Oh, for God's sake. Give it for Fubile, I guess. No, I don't think so. Why give me a choice? I don't think so. I don't think so. I didn't actually know those options did that. Give it back to its rightful owner. Its rightful owner? That rich guy? No, not him. That boy who collects junk. Yes, that sounds like the best option. So what shall we do about Yuki? We'll do something. Don't worry. Let's get this back first, okay? They had one chance of trying to make this game a little bit less linear, and then they thought, nah, we're just gonna make them give it to the junkyard boy no matter what. We'll make them think they have a choice. That'll work. That'll make people like our game. I do like this game, even if it is incredibly linear, ridiculously linear, and does stupid stunts like that. I still like the game.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, you want something?
Not exactly. I came to give this back to you, actually.
Hey, that's...
The golem flute.
Yeah, but why do you have it?
It kind of goes like this.
I see. So Yuki nabbed it, did she?
Yeah. But seeing as you're the one who found it in the first place, I thought you'd want it.
Nope,
What?
I don't want it.
Why not? It couldn't have been easy to find.
Well, that's true. But you want to save Yuki, right? So I'll give it to you. Because I know what you're going through. I was sick with worry when that guy kidnapped, dog-napped Sandy.
You're a good boy, you know that?
Yeah?
Absolutely. I really like you.
My lady, are you okay?
Of course I am. That Fubile is to blame for all of this. He stole it from someone in the first place. He's got no right to punish Yuki for stealing it after stealing it himself.
You're right.
So here, take the flute back.
So how will you save Yuki?
I've got a plan, don't worry.
A plan? What kind of plan?
Take her back by sheer force. Storm the place.
Kareen, that isn't really a plan.
You have a problem with my plan?
No, not at all. I'm in total agreement.
And I appear to be outvoted.
Right. Time to hit that rich scoundrel's house then.
Wait a minute. He tried to hurt a dog? Oh, he is in for it now. I am a passionate dog lover. This person must pay.
Oh, you again? What now? Have you found my burglar?
No, it was Yuki after all.
So you finally admit it. But you've recovered the golem flute, I take it.
Yeah, but we're not giving it back to you.
What? Don't you care what happens to Yuki?
Of course I do. We'll be taking her back, too.
What?
It may have been stolen from you, but you stole it in the first place. You don't have any right to hold Yuki for a crime you committed yourself.
What? So you talked to that kid, did you? Listen, we're excavators, okay? Find, steal, whatever. Once it's ours, it's ours.
You play dirty.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Anyway, I'm still taking Yuki out of here.
You poor fool. Time to taste the power of the sandstorm.
Is that the name of your gang? The Sandstorm? What do you do when there's an actual sandstorm in the area? Guys, it's a sandstorm! Yeah, I know, we're already here. No, not us! Anyway. These guys don't have elements. That's weird. I'm pretty sure everything's an element. I mean, even the students before back in Enchanted University had elements. That's really weird. I don't know how to deal with that. Okay. Anyway. That is odd. I've never noticed that before. Let's just defeat them very quickly. He's gonna live, I think, because he's a pain in it to get rid of. But it should be pretty quick, I imagine. Ouch! That did nothing. Oh my god, when did you get so weak? You know, in retrospect, I should have checked their moves before going in Leroy Jenkins style. Weak Earth Enchanted attack did quite a lot of damage to me. Drains EP from enemies in range. That could be a bit of a problem. Blow. Mega Wave. Wow, why is his damage so strong? Okay, new plan. We need to think of something to drain their stuff. EP Drain Dance, take their EP. You're going to do Drain Sight, which also takes away EP, but not as much. That'll make them mostly pathetic now. High Earth Shake will do a lot. I kind of feel like we just need to get one killed very, very quickly, which means going after that guy, to be honest. Is that the first time I've used EP Drain Dance in this Let's Play? It's one of the few times I've used it. I think I have tried it out earlier.
Upstart!
Can you stop that, please? I need the EP. Oh, okay. And she was the only one that had the power to revive, so probably should have thought about that a bit more carefully. And you can only take about 97 EP, so there's not even really a point of you to keep trying to do that. We just gotta focus on killing them. So, make it quick. That will nearly kill him. Then we just gotta get these two. Mega Blade, Mega Blow, and then we just gotta deal with the vial.
Upstart!
Oh, now she has no EP. Come on, Pleone. I mean, Makoto, or whatever I'm calling you now. I don't know what I'm calling you now. You can't do anything. Stand by. Just kill him. Kill him with Flare Rush. That'll work. You can't even do Mega Blade. Wow. Mega Blade took a lot of use. It took a lot of EP to use. It took a lot of EP, but did barely anything to these guys. I mean, that's not a tough battle, but it's just more tough than you'd imagine. You'd expect these guys to be pushovers.
Oh, damn you.
We're taking Yuki back, okay? Hey, Yuki! Where are you, Yuki?
I'm so annoyed with you, Atsuma.
Yuki!
You gave the golem flute back, didn't you?
Hey, I wanted to give it to you. The game would not let me.
I think you've got the wrong idea about me. I'm not going to forgive you for judging the way I lead my life. I'm going to be the #1 golem hunter in the world. I'll do anything to obtain rare golems, even if that means stealing or cheating others. That's how I live, okay? That's what's important to me.
Yuki!
I'm so disappointed in you, Atsuma! I would have thought you as consumed as you are with trying to rescue that Toya guy, would be able to understand me. Goodbye, then!
Hey, wait, Yuki! Where's she gone?
Back to that boy, I'm sure.
To get the flute back again? Oh, that fool! Come on, let's go after her.
A dang mega shot for Yuki. Too bad we can't give it to her because she's not here anymore. What's the point of that? I never understood why they gave us a skill for a character we can't use. Don't be mean to him. I like that kid. I want to give him a name and a home.
It's mine.
Yuki, why are you doing this?
Because it's rightfully mine. No, ours. That day, we were on the verge of finally getting our hands on it.
What do you mean?
Just hand it over! Okay, now that I have the flute, I just need to summon the golem. Just you wait and see, bro.
Yuki!
What are you doing here, Atsuma?
No, what are you doing? Give the flute back. Why did you take it?
I told you. I'm going to be the #1 golem hunter in the world. I'm going to hunt and hunt and hunt golems until there are none left. That's all I have. I promised my bro.
Your brother?
Oh, from the photo?
What's it to you? I'm hunting golems for him.
Don't tell me. The guy in the photo is forcing you to do this? Bring him to me, I'll punch his lights out.
I wish I could.
What?
He's dead, you moron.
Eh?
Dead. Because I killed him. My brother is here. Buried somewhere in all this junk.
What do you mean?
I don't remember my parents at all. Me and my brother eked out a living selling junk. It was tough. But so long as we were together, we were fine. Then, one day, it had been raining. Bro told me not to go out because it was slippery, but I wanted the golem flute. I climbed Junk Mountain. Bro tried to stop me, but I didn't listen to him. Suddenly, the junk collapsed. Bro dived to save me.
And he died?
If only I'd had more money. If we'd dug him out and got a medical treatment, we might have saved him. But Fubile wanted money before he'd help me. Everyone else was the same. Everyone demanded money. If you don't have money, you're nothing. And so, he died. I let him die.
But not on purpose. It was an accident.
No. I killed him. I squashed him. Don't you get it? I dug and dug. I dug until my fingers bled. I never even got close. That's how far down he was. How much junk there was. I was just pushing him further down. It's my fault. That's why I had to take on his dream.
Dream?
Yeah. All the boys in this town dream of the same thing. Of finding a golem no one has ever seen and becoming the #1 golem hunter in the world. When I killed my brother, I killed his dream too. So it's up to me now to be #1. I have to live his dream. And to do that, I'll do anything. No matter how dirty.
Yuki, I'm not really sure, but is this the kind of thing that the #1 golem hunter would do?
What?
I mean, someone who does anything to make money? Is that what being #1 means? That's all I'm asking. Because that'd be kind of stupid.
What? Take that back, Atsuma. Take it back! Right now!
No, I won't. Listen to me, Yuki.
No! Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'm going to become the #1 golem hunter in the world! I'm going to get those legendary golems. You'll see!
Wait, Yuki!
Atsuma, after her.
She's heading for the field of white flowers.
Okay.
So much character development in one cutscene. And I don't have time to talk about it because it's the end of the episode. So thank you for watching me. Join me in the next episode. Things are going to return to their regularly scheduled action and random encounters and all sorts of bother in the next episode. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you there. Bye bye.